Assalamu alaikum, we know that in the Arabic language, the words are classified basically into three. We have the nouns, the asma, we have the verbs, the af'al, and we have the huruf, that is the particles. Today we want to look at the further categorization of the nouns, the asma. The asma, the nouns are categorized into two, based on the akil, that is the intelligent nouns, and the ghayr akil, that is the non-intelligent nouns. The intelligent nouns could also be called as the rational nouns, and the non-intelligent nouns could also be called as the irrational nouns. What do we mean by rational nouns? Rational nouns, we all know that nouns are names of persons, places, or things. So when we say rational nouns, it means these particular names are names used to call humans, the jinns, the angels, and sometimes even the devils. Then the irrational nouns, the non-intelligent nouns, are nouns which refer to animals, places, things, and even concepts. This topic is very important in the Arabic language, especially when we come to the pluralization of these words. Unlike in the for the rational nouns, names of persons, for example, when we have let's say we have هذا طالب as a sentence. هذا طالب, this is a student. هذا طالب, this is a student. Now, when we want to pluralize this and we want to say these are students, how do we say it? We simply say هؤلاء طلاب, these are students. Let's come to the irrational nouns. If you have book, for example, want to say this is a book, a singular book, how do we say it? We say هذا كتاب, this is a book. What if we have many books? Here we are going to be saying هذه كتب. Do you notice any difference? Of course. When we come to the rational nouns, you see that at the plural level, we change both words that form the singular sentence. In the singular sentence, we had هذا, which is used for this singular. هذا, this. Then the word, the noun there is طالب, we say هذا طالب. But in the plural form, the هذا, we now use the plural form of this هذا, the demonstrative pronoun, which is هؤلاء. This signifies that we are going to be pointing at a plural noun. That's why we say هؤلاء طلاب, which is the plural form of the word طالب. Coming to the irrational, we said هذا كتاب, this is a book. When the books are many, we did not say هؤلاء. Do you know why? Because the هؤلاء is only used for the rational nouns, for humans, jinns, or the angels. So when we come to things or concepts, we don't say هؤلاء, or rather we say هذه. We will now be using the feminine word to qualify the words, the noun, which is the irrational noun. So it is wrong for you to say هؤلاء كتب. What you should say is هذه كتب, these are books. Again, هذا رجل, this is a man. هؤلاء رجال, these are men. هذا قلم, this is a pen. هؤلاء, no, you say هذه أقلام. So when you are referring to plural irrational nouns, you use the words you're going to be using will be singular nouns. Another example, assuming when we said هذا رجل, this is a man. We want to say هو Muhammadun, he is Muhammad. Or let's use the word huwa sagirun, he is small. Hadha rajulun, this is a man. Huwa sagirun, he is small. When there are many, we say haulai rijalun, these are men. Then we say hum sigarun, they are small. Coming to the irrational, when we say hadha qalamun, this is a pen. Here we are going to be saying huwa sagirun, also it is small. But when we come to the plural, what we'll be doing is not the same as we did with the rational noun. Here we will not say hum sigarun. Rather we say hiya sagiratun, they are small. So in the plural irrational, we will not say whom. No, we'll be using here, which is the pronoun for the singular female or singular feminine noun. So we're going to be using here. Then coming to the plural of the adjective qualifying it, which is sigorun, we're going to be saying Sagirotun. Because when we have a small girl, we say hiya bintun sagirotun. This she is a small girl. So here we will say hiya sagirotun. Also for the irrational noun, we say hiya sagirotun for pens and hiya sagirotun for books, because these are irrational. These rules, there are some certain exceptions which we will learn as we move further in this lesson, inshallah. Now let's move on to our Durus al-Lughat al-Arabiyyah, and we have come to lesson 6, and as we have mentioned earlier, those are the things we are going to be learning in this chapter, inshallah. So we are in lesson 16. This is a conversation between Al-Mudarris and Muhammad. Al-Mudarris said, Liman hadhihi al-aqlamu ya Muhammad? Whose pens are these, O Muhammad? You can see, he said hadhihi al-aqlamu. He did not say haula'i al-aqlamu, because aqlam are irrational nouns. Therefore, you use what? Singular feminine word to point to it. Hadhihi al-aqlamu. Muhammad said, Hiya li ya ustadhu. It is for me, O ustadh. Here. So here is used for a singular feminine word, and it is also used for a singular irrational plurals. So here li ya ustadh. They are for me, O ustadh. Al-Mudarris said, Hiya jamilatun jiddan. It is they are very beautiful. If it is one singular now, you say here jamila. Now that it is many singular irrational now, you also use here. So the teacher said, here jamilatun. They are beautiful, very well. They are very beautiful. وَهَذِهِ الْكُتُبُ, and these books. So you will not say وَهَؤُلَاءِ الْكُتُبُ, because هَؤُلَاء is used for the rational. So وَهَذِهِ الْكُتُبُ, and these books. الْجَدِيدَةُ, and these new books. أَهِيَ لَكَ, are they for you here. أَهِيَ لَكَ, note this. Muhammad says, La, no, hiya li Hamidin, they are for Hamid. Al-Mudarris went further to say, Aina dafatirukum ya ikhwan. Where are your books, your notebooks, oh brothers? Aliyun said, Here huna, they are here, ala hadha al-maktabi, on this table. So here is used for irrational plural nouns. Tamarin exercises to better our understanding. The first exercise says ta'ammalil amthilatil atiya. Ponder over the following examples. Al-mufrad, the singular example we have is singular. We have hadha talibun jadidun. This is a new student. Coming to this side, we have huwa min Belgica. He's from Belgica, Belgium. So we can see huwa is being used. When we come to the al-jam'u, we have haulai tullabun jududun. These are new students. So haulai is used for tullabun because this is a rational noun. Hum min Belgica, they are from Belgium. Under this, we have al-mufrad also, and we have hadha kitabun jadidun. This is a new book. This understandable. Huwa min Belgica, it is from Belgica, Belgium. Al-jamu, coming to the plural of this book now, we have hadhihi kutubun jadidatun. These are new books. We do not use haulai, we use hadhihi for plenty books, because plenty books are non-intelligent nouns. Here in Belgica, they are from Belgium. So here is also used for plural irrational nouns. Now, Tamrin Thani, exercise number 2, the instruction says, How will al-mubtada fi kullin min al-jumal al-atiya ila jam'in? That change the subject nouns of the following sentences into the plurals. The following sentences have their subject nouns as the mubtada, as the words in the singular form. Now we are to change them to the plural form. Are you ready? Let's go. Mithal, we have an example. Hadha baytun, this is a house. When we have plural of the house, what do we have? Hadhihi. So hadha is the mubtada here. Hadhihi is what we shall be changing, because house is an unintelligent noun. Therefore, the demonstrative pronoun hadha will now change to hadhihi when we come to buyutun, which is the plural form of baytun. So what we have is hadhihi buyutun. It is wrong to say haulai buyutun. Number 1, we have hadha najmun. This is a moon. On the bracket, we can see nujumun. What do we have? Hadhihi nujumun. Very simple. هذا درس. This is a lesson. هذه دروس. These are lessons. هذا قلم. This is a pen. هذه أقلام. These are pens. هذا باب. This is a door. هذه أبواب. These are doors. هذا نهر. This is a river. هذه أنهار. These are rivers. Even in the Quran we have هذه أنهار. Another one we have هذا جبل. This is a mountain. هذه جبال. These are mountains. هذا كلب. This is a dog. هذه كلاب. هذا بحر. This is a sea. هذه بحار. These are seas. هذا كتاب. This is a book. هذه كتب. These are books. You can also note the changes in the plural patterns of these nouns. Different nouns come with different patterns, just as we have in the English language. That when you read English language, you see sometimes plurals are singular form of nouns are just being changed to plurals by adding s, sometimes by adding es, sometimes by adding ies, sometimes by even removing something, a letter. So here we have number 10. هذا حمار. This is a donkey. هذه حمر. These are donkey. هذا سرير. This is a bed. هذه سرر. These are beds. هذا دفتر. This is a book. هذه دفاتر. These are books. هذا مكتب. This is a table. هذه مكاتب. These are tables. هذا فندق. This is a hotel. هذه فنادق. These are hotels. And number 15, هذه ساعة. This is a watch. هذه ساعات. These are watches. Number 16, هذه سيارة. This is a car. هذه سيارة. نعم. هذه سيارات. These are cars. You can see here هذه سيارة. We use هذه because سيارة is a singular feminine word. When we come to the plural, we will still use هذه because هذه is used for both singular irrational nouns and also plural irrational nouns. Number 17, we have هذه طائرة. This is a plane. هذه طائرات. These are planes. ذلك نجم. That is a moon. What do we say? تلك نجوم because ذلك, the feminine pattern of ذلك is تلك. So we have تلك نجوم. تلك سيارات. تلك سيارات. That is a car. تلك سيارات. Those are cars. Exercise number 2, the instruction says Ashir ilal asma'il atiya. Point to the following nouns. Bismi isharatil munasibil qarib. Point to the following nouns by an appropriate proximal pronoun. We have learned proximal and distal pronouns. This you can find in the link above. You can click on it to watch the video. So here we are to point to the following nouns with a proximal demonstrative pronoun like hada, هذه and هؤلاء. Proximal demonstrative pronouns are pronouns used to point to things or objects or persons which are closer to us. Number 1, we have rajulun, a man. So what do we say? هذا رجل. This is a man. Number 2, we have rijalun. What do we say? هؤلاء رجال because this is a rational noun. Number 3, we have kalbun. This is a dog. We say هذا كلب. Number 4, we have kilabun. هذه كلاب. 5, durusun. هذه durusun. 6, mudarrisuna. هؤلاء mudarrisuna. 7, akhawani. أخواتي هؤلاء أخواتي. 8, أقلام. هذه أقلام. 9, كتاب. هذا كتاب. 10, سيارة. What do we say? هذه سيارات. 11, سيارة. هذه سيارة. 12, حمار. هذا حمار. 13, كتب. هذه كتب. 14, حمر. هذه حمر. 15, عين. هذا عين. 16, طبيبة. هذه طبيبة. 17, طبيبات. هؤلاء طبيبات. You now learn how to use هذا, هذه and هؤلاء. Exercise number 4, the instruction says Ashir ila al-asma'il atiya. Point to the following nouns bismi isharatin munasibil ba'id with a distal demonstrative pronoun which is appropriate. Distal demonstrative pronouns which are used to point to things which are of far destination from us. Like dhalika, that for a singular male, and tilka, that for a singular female, and for plural irrational females or irrational feminine words, and ulaika, those for what is it called, for akil, for the irrational nouns. Number one, we have talibun, a student. What do we say? Dhalika talibun, that is a student. Tullabun, haulai tullabun. Najmun, hadha najmun. Nujumun, hadhihi nujumun. Bintun, hadhihi bintun. Banatun, haulai banatun. Darrajatun, hadhihi darrajatun. Darrajatun. Sorry, we are using tilka. Talibun, dhalika talibun. Tullabun, ulaika tullabun. Najmun, dhalika najmun. Nujumun, tilka nujumun. Bintun, tilka bintun. Banatun, haulai banat, ulaika banatun. Darrajatun, tilka darrajatun. Darrajatun, tilka darrajatun. Sarirun, tilka sarirun. Number 10, sururun, tilka sururun. Number 12, dajajatun, tilka dajajatun. Number 12, mudarrisatun, tilka mudarrisatun. 13, mudarrisatun, ulaika mudarrisatun. 14, hajun, tilka dhalika hajun. Hujjajun, haulai hujjajun. 16, masjidun, tilka dhalika masjidun. And 17, sayyaratun, tilka sayyaratun. Now we can see in this box here, the heading says Asma'ul Ishara lil Qarib al-Aqil. Distal, proximal demonstrative pronouns, that is pointing pronouns which are used for things or persons which are of close proximity, and these for the rational nouns. What are they? Hadha. So you use hadha for rational noun. That's why we have hadha talibun. When there are many, use haulai tullabun. These are students. Hadhihi talibatun. When we have a female student, we say hadhihi. When we have plenty female students, we use haulai. Now, asma'ul ishara lil ba'id al aqil. Distal demonstrative pronoun for rational nouns. When we have dhalika talibun, that is a student. Ulaika tullabun, those are students. Tilka talibatun, that is a female student. Ulaika talibatun, those are female students. Number 3, asma'ul ishara lil qarib ghayrul aqil. Proximal demonstrative pronoun for the irrational nouns. One, we have baytun, hadha baytun, hadhihi buyutun, these are houses. Hadhihi sayyaratun, this is a car. Hadhihi sayyaratun, these are cars. Asma'ul ishara lil ba'id ghayr al-aqil. Number 4, this demonstrative pronoun for the non-intelligent nouns. We have dhalika baytun, that is a house. Tilka buyutun, those are houses. Tilka sayyaratun, that is a car. We say tilka sayyaratun, those are cars. MashaAllah. Now you can see that with this we come to the end of this lesson, where we have been able to learn the usage of the Arabic nouns, plurals, when they are rational and when they are irrational, and how to use this in conjunction with the pronouns, either the domair al-shakhsiyya, the personal pronouns, or the domair al-ishara, or the asma'ul ishara, the proximal demonstrative pronoun, or even the distal demonstrative pronoun. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us understanding. Those of us who have not gotten this book, this is still Durusul Lughat al-Arabiyya lighairi natiqina biha. We can download it as the soft copy. The link will be placed on the description box, or you can get the hard copy in order to follow us in our lessons. Do like, share with your friends, and drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you solve all of the exercises by yourself. Subscribe to our channel for frequent updates. You can also click on the link here to support our channel in order for us to be able to give you quality contents like this. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us understanding. Until we meet again, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.